India is one of the most water-impacted countries in the world. 50% of India faces extreme water stress. Women walk miles every day just to get drinking water. By 2030, India will only have half the agricultural water it needs. By 2050, India will see a 6-point drop in the GDP due to its water crisis. Currently, only a small percentage of the annual monsoon rainwater seeps into natural underground aquifers to refresh them. India loses 78% of its monsoon rain as water flows into the ocean, and only stores 6% of annual rainfall in reservoirs. These aquifers sustain life during non-monsoon months. When we drill a bore well, we are essentially tapping into these aquifers. Unfortunately, India relies exclusively on ever-decreasing aquifers with 20 million bore wells that irrigate about 50% of agricultural land. Usually, nature has its way of recharging these underground aquifers, soil that is rich with humus to allow for quick and easy water percolation. Roots of trees hold the earth, reduce water flow, and prevent silting. The base of rivers and lakes also comprise of permeable gravel and rock. The reasons for the water crisis are now obvious. Nature's refresh mechanisms have been disrupted. Chemical farming has destroyed permeable humus. Deforestation is harming our water supply. Uncontrolled groundwater extraction has depleted reserves. Erosion is causing siltation, which is clogging up the base of the rivers and lakes. If we fail to act, the problem will only worsen, causing an exponentially deteriorating vicious loop of less percolation, lower reservoir capacities, and deeper wells. What is being done now is not enough. We see a mass migration to cities, farmers in deep financial stress, wars over water, severe food shortages, and massive social upheaval. And we have less than 5 years to solve it. This is why OVBI is working to urgently solve and reverse this trend with scalable and easy-to-implement solutions. The immediate urgent task is to kickstart the water cycle and increase water supply through Boulder Creek dams, recharge wells, water pools, and desilting. These structures slow and stop the water flow, giving it time to seep underground. By planting more trees and organic farming, we will increase water capacity by percolation. By growing economically viable crops that need less water, we will reduce water consumption. Once we kickstart the water cycle, we can solve this crisis permanently. Water is the defining challenge of our lifetimes. Let's now see how OVBI is working to solve this massive crisis.